Hello and welcome back to a new episode of Ultimate General Civil War. And today we are going to fight the Battle of Everettsville. We can bring 15 units onto this battlefield and our men have organized as follows. We bring 9 infantry brigades armed with the Patton 1853 Enfield and the Springfield M1855, as well as 1 unit armed with the Lorentz. And we're also bringing 2 batteries of 24-pounder howitzers as well as 2 batteries of 10-pounder Parrots. In addition, we have a unit of Whizzer snipers and our shock cavalry. The enemy is bringing 12,448 soldiers and 48 artillery pieces onto this battlefield, while we field 15,770 soldiers and 48 guns, meaning that we have a clear manpower advantage. General, we are moving to intercept the Union Expeditionary Force that heads to destroy our railroad bridge. It seems they have spotted us because they have prepared defenses on this road junction. We must attack them and drive them off our lands. As the battle begins, the majority of our forces are marching over this road. Skirmishers are sent forward to make sure that we can spot the enemy early. We have 2 units coming up over here guarding our flank, and we have a flanking force ourselves approaching the enemy from the north. The main idea of my push is to concentrate our forces over here and outflank them over on this side, while these men work themselves through the woods to attack the enemy whenever it is possible. Our artillery is also coming up. So far we do not have any contact with the enemy and our forces are reaching their destinations. Skirmishers move forward. Pelham skirmishers as well as the Whizzer snipers also need to move up. These men can now get off the road so that we can fight more effectively. Artillery move up. And we have made contact with enemy skirmishers. Come on, man, get ready. Good fire, good fire. We have found enemy artillery. They are somewhere over there. We have driven back the first unit of enemy skirmishers. And they're now alerted to our presence. But hopefully this buys our southern flank more time. Whitworth, are you able to hit them? Well, maybe not yet, but within short time. Neil's cavalry is coming up. Our Whizzers are now opening up themselves, but they... Yes, now again they're hidden. Very good. The main force of our soldiers can push forward and overtake our skirmishers. Maxwell and Croft move forward. Panda skirmishers move over here. Panda and Grimes move forward. Hatch and Barnes, you are good where you are. Form up behind our ranks. These skirmishers can now push up as well. Shock cavalry guard the man. Artillery line, form up. Lean supplies, push up. We have found Lewis units that are entrenched on our flank. I was hoping for an easier push. There is Neil's cavalry, but they are pulling back. Men move up. Bristow, Maxwell, Pelham also move forward. Buster's brigade is coming out. Very good. Skirmishers, open fire, open fire. Whitworth, move on the flank of the enemy. Maybe you can hit them without getting spotted. 10-pounders are setting up to shoot on Butler. These 10-pounders can shoot on Lewis. 24-pounders get further down. These men can move forward. Shock cavalry set up over here. These men can now also move forward. Come on, man, get up. And looks like we are driving back the first enemy forces. Skirmishers, for now you can reattach. There's no need in you blocking our movement. Pam's men are struggling to get up. Whispers move forward just a little bit. We need to see more of the enemy. Panda's men get forward. Down here, Hatch's skirmishers are needed to protect our artillery. 24-pounder howitzers move up just a little bit more. These 10-pounder parrots can also move forward. 24-pounder howitzers, you're moving up over here. These 24-pounders, can they target Gordon? This would be very good. It looks like we have outrun them on this flank. Men, move up. Mahone and Croft, you need to prepare to attack their center. And looks like we are about to drive away Witching. Our Whispers are doing some fine damage. Gordon is now coming up to reinforce their units. Men, move forward. "24-pounders, you are doing a fine job. These 10-pounders are now focusing on Gordon. Very good. These men need to hurry so that we can reach our target. I want Barnes skirmishers to scout ahead. Croft, Mahone and Panda now move forward. Skirmishers move further south. Gordon is rushing up. Our Whispers are now spotted. They are withdrawing. Very good. Mahone, double time it. Christoph, double time it. We need to support Pelham. But Pelham is an experienced unit and should hold on its own. We are now flanked by reverse, meaning that the Federals have invested heavily in better weaponry and we have found more enemy forces. Meaning that we cannot simply outflank them and they have more defenses over here. Okay. Christoph, move up. Attack Louis. Maxwell, move up. Pelham, attack Gordon. It looks like this is the best opportunity for us to force a breakthrough. These units can now also move forward. We will focus the rest of our force to hold out against the enemy over here. Skirmishers, move down, do not expose your flank. Pelham now also needs to move forward. Our units are far too close to the enemy and we have found enemy artillery pieces. 10-pounders. Focus your fire on the enemy artillery. It is a real pain that we cannot simply outrun them over here, but they are heavily entrenched and I want to save up on manpower. Thanks to our concentration in manpower, however, we should be able to drive them back. Pelham, also move up on Lewis. Whisper snipers. Move down and deliver fire support. Maybe you can get their artillery. Shock cavalry, move back. We need to find out if we can see anything more of the enemy. General, move forward. Supplies also move up. How's the situation down here looking? Bristow, focus your fire. No, you can't. They're blocked. Unfortunate. Pelham, can you get their artillery without getting into a melee? Our skirmishers certainly can. Yes, it looks like we can drive back their guns. This is very good for us. Grimes, I'm also sending you north. You need to support the attack. How are our casualties? 2.85% already. Louis should be forced out of their defenses soon. Then we should be able to open up the entire Union flank and roll down. Hatch and Barnes, I want you to move up. If the enemy can move forward and support their northern section, we will have a much tougher fight. I think it is wise to use some units to bind them down here. Okay, we have driven back out of their defenses. Bristow, focus your fire on Whitting. Maxwell, move forward to get the artillery under Tukes. Whisper snipers, open up on Lewis' flank. Very good. These artillery pieces are taking some heavy counter-battery fire. How are our 24 pounders doing? Not so good, but they're also far too close, or way too far away from the enemy. That's what I wanted to say. We cannot really do a lot to help there. Craft skirmishers, move forward. Hedge's men now are spotted. They need to move forward to get into better cover. Alright, Maxwell is now flanked. Fall back, 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 fall back. Maxwell, fall back. I'm giving you the fallback order. Thankfully, this means that Whitting is opening his flank to Bristow. This should hopefully allow us to drive back this brigade. Maxwell, open up on Gordon. Snipers also fall back. Maxwell is now wavering. Lee, get over. Down here the Federals are still holding, but their line is now finally crumbling. Grimes, get forward. And on the double. These skirmishers are holding us back. Shock cavalry, get down. Yes, we have driven them back from their first defensive line. Craft, move forward and target Leppi. Double time it. Whispers, also target Leppi. The Federals are holding us back, but we are hopefully able to drive them back within a short time. Rivera has reformed his lines. Panda is marching up. Grimes is now getting under fire by a unit that we cannot completely see yet. Skirmishers, find them. Alright, Buford is there with 1,000 men. Shock cavalry, attack those skirmishers. Craft skirmishers, move north. We are about to hit our target. Lepin's artillery is getting pushed back, very good. Up north they are still holding us back. Craft, continue to pressure them. Mahone, take over these defenses. They should give you a little bit more power to hold back the enemy advance. I would love to take over this defensive line, but I don't think that this is a wise choice. Whitting is still holding, and now Butler is taking over their old defensive again. Our shock cavalry made contact and is now flanked, fall back. But it opened up this line for us. Come on, man, move forward. £10. I think you need better targets. Open up on troops. We are low on ammunition. Carroll, get over. Mahone got driven back. This defensive lines were not so good after all, it looks like. Grimes, open up on Buford. We have found the enemy reserves. Hatch, move up to outflank them. Barnes, move down to make sure that the enemy skirmishers and cavalry cannot get into your rear. Mahone is back in the fight. Open up on Lewis. For now, they are holding well. Grimes is dishing out a ton of damage on Buford. Our Whitworth, are they able to attack Cochrane's artillery? Pelham, open up on Gordon. This brigade is severely under strength and might break after a few more volleys. Maxwell, I am going to grab your skirmishers, send them around, and hopefully this will deliver victory for us. We hear melee fighting, but I can't see anyone. Hatch, double time it. Craft, get down. It looks like Panda is now in melee as Lewis tried to recapture their fortifications. Grimes needs to hold out. We are about to break them, but it is going to take a bit more time. 24-pounder howitzers. Push up. They are holding us back very good. Our Whisperers are still able to deliver fire on the enemy artillery line. Our 10-pounders need to reshift their fire now. Panda got driven back. Cochrane's guns are opening up on Craft. Not ideal. And we have found Roaster's skirmishers. Lewis is holding us back nicely, but the 24-pounders are coming up. With them we should be able to break them. These artillery pieces are also about to get destroyed. Skirmishers move a bit further on Whiting's flank. We still have a large unit of Federals down here. Finally, ammunition is coming up. I'm going to send these skirmishers forward as well, and these skirmishers can reattach. These skirmishers are back in the fight. Very nice. Craft, you're going to march south together with our shock cavalry. Barnes, you need to support Hatch. Panda, move forward. We have finally driven back Lewis again. Craft, move forward and attack Cochrane. Gordon is down to 200 soldiers and Whiting is down to 400. Still, they're holding us back. Mahone, move up on reserve. Double time it. We are so close to capturing the road junction, but there's still a thorn in our side. Craft, move down together with the shock cavalry. We need to flush out any enemy that is located down there. Barnes, open up. Grimes, move forward. And Butler is now trying to recapture their fortifications. Craft is flanked, I guess, by trucks. 10-pounders, I know you're low on ammunition. I'm going to send some down. We are slowly driving them back. Far too slowly. If this continues at this rate, we will lose this fight. Butler got driven out of the fortifications before they could recapture them. Craft is taking heavy casualties under troops. Bristow, move forward. Maxwell, move forward. Parham, move forward. We have found the guns under Lapine. And Craft is opening up. Mahone, open up on reverse. Buford is still holding us back. Down here our men are engaging. Grimes is out of ammunition. Supplies, once you have delivered a few, move up. It looks like we have skirmishers in our rear. Panda, get them. Charge them. Destroy them. Artillery, open up on reverse. Lewis is once again trying to recapture their fortifications and Panda is getting flanked by Buford, it looks like. But we are slowly driving them back. I hope we can continue this fight after the timer runs out, because I don't think we have the resources remaining. Mahone got now drawn into a melee and is flanked. This is really a terrible fight. 24-pounder howitzers move forward even further. We are so close. Panda, can you simply rush forward and get the point? Paham, move down. Everyone on the double. Maxwell, move down. Bristow, also get down. Skirmishers, secure these sides. Generally, come up. Panda skirmishers, also move up. We now need every man that we can. Alright, we are now securing the junction. Barnes, you need to attack Buford. Panda, turn. And Mahone, move up, move up. Maxwell skirmishers, fall back. And now, man, it is time to build up the defensive line. But we can also end the battle right now, right here, and I think I will do that. In this battle, the Federal forces have put up a stiff resistance and held us back quite effectively, and it took a long time until we were able to capture our objective. But at the end, our manpower advantage achieved victory. The Federals had 9,950 infantrymen, 1,080 cavalrymen and 48 artillery pieces at their disposal. Of those, 4,380 of their infantry and 199 of their cavalry got killed or wounded, and 27 artillery pieces were destroyed. On our side, we had 13,450 soldiers and 500 cavalrymen, as well as 48 guns. We lost 2,338 of our infantry and 75 of our cavalrymen. We achieved our goal, and the best unit was Maxwell with 730 kills, followed by Bristow with 670 and Pelham with 630 kills. Bristow is also leading our losses with 480 casualties, followed by Grimes with 362 and Maxwell with 293 dead or wounded. In our officer corps, the Lieutenant Colonels Scott Colquitt and Duncan Bristow got promoted to Colonel, and luckily we do not have any officer casualties in this fight. We were able to capture 190 Lorentz, 636 Pattern 1853 Enfield and 140 Sharps Model 1855. We also got our hands on 6 12-pounder Napoleons. After this fight, we got awarded with 1 career point, 5 reputation, $62,500 and 5,000 fresh recruits. The units within our 4th Corps took some casualties, but we can quickly recover from these losses. And because I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the fight, another point got invested into medicine and training, bringing us up to 5 points each. Next episode we are going to fight the Battle of Stones River. But this is it for now. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and until we meet again, I wish you all a great time.